Wow, we are live. We are live. Um, okay, so the first thing I want to do is to check if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Please, if you can hear me, if you can see me, please just drop a comment, please. I need to know you can see and hear me. Am I the only one here? Can you guys hear me, please? Drop a comment, let me know you can hear me. What's happening? Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm getting some feedback now. Awesome. If you can hear me, please. Awesome. Awesome. Please drop a comment. I'm with you guys. Um, I'm waiting for more response. Okay, guys. So, welcome to the live masterclass. I'm very sure most of you have been anticipating for this. And before we get started, I just need to salute some of the people I'm seeing right now. I see you, Mr. Femi. I see you, Sylvia. I see you, Akekumi. I see you, Abdul Wahab. I see you, Matthew. Olatunji, I can see you. Olatunji, I know you. Adegoke, I can see you. Uche, my man, I can see you. Ifeoma, I can see you as well. Oh, wow. I'll not be able to pronounce this. I can see you as well. Ngozi David, I see you. Ario, my brother, I see you too. Udoka, awesome. I see you. Adegoke Muritala, I see you as well. Wow. You guys should not burn down this masterclass. We are about to get started. Matthew, I see you. Joy, I see you as well. Wasiu, I see you. Just pardon me. Let me do this. Olatunji, I see you. Okoye, I see you. Well, Akeju, I see you. One digital dude, I see you. Okay, I think that will be all for now. Father Yomi Prosper, I see you as well. Right, I see you guys. I see you. Welcome, everybody. And all I can say is I'll not be talking much this night. I'm not the owner of the stage. The owner of the stage will soon take over. But what I will tell you guys this night is stay tuned from the beginning to the end of this masterclass, of this live masterclass. And I'll be doing two things this night. For those that will be waiting to the end of this masterclass, you have a special package. And as I've said, I'm not the one talking this night. Our guest is ready, loaded. He will be the one doing all of the talks this night. So once he gets on the stage, all I do is check your comment in the comment section. So I'll be rewarding the most active participants on this live masterclass as well. So stay active, stay to the end of this particular live masterclass. And listen, if you have questions, don't ask questions yet. When it is time for asking questions, I will notify you guys. Then you can ask your questions. There is a format for that. I'll let you guys know. So let me do the last salutation. Awesome. We have 40 people on the live right now. Peace. You cannot hear me. I've done my audio check and everybody can hear me. So I'll do the last salutation and we'll take it up from there. Samuel, I see you. Popola, I see you. Kamaldeen, I see you. Igbason, I see you. I hope I pronounced that right. Prayer Works, I see you. Digital Clave, I see you. Nonso Francis, I see you as well. Awesome, we are coming up. Okay, enough of smart tech. So I think that's enough for the salutation. Let's just get right into today's show or live masterclass. So guys, today we'll be discussing about a very interesting topic. Very, very interesting topic. Seven-figure software business. Also, we are coming up for the 7 people are here live. I'm very sure we'll have more numbers. 52. Awesome. So I think people are joining now. Let me see the comment section. Good to be here. Awesome. Delicious homemade foodies. Don't worry, what you are getting here will also be very delicious. Okay. Oh God, this is the problem with people that come late. I just like to salute everybody. Udoka, you can hear me. Awesome. I'm not seeing you or hearing you. Abduab, check your network. Olayemi, present, sir. You are welcome, ma. Casey Smart, welcome. Okay, enough. I've been saying enough, but now it is enough. Okay, guys, so welcome to this live. And in this particular live masterclass, what we'll be talking about is how you can actually make 7-figure in Naira every month doing software business. Even if you are not a programmer, even if you don't know what the meaning of HTML or CSS is, you can still have your software business. And today, we have an amazing guest that will be putting you through and showing you how to actually make this money. I mean, 7-figure per month. So, guys, I'll just repeat for the last time. If you have questions, hold on till when it is time for Q&A. And also, still to the end, I will check people that are active and very, very responsive on this call because I have an amazing gift for you. So, I'll be bringing on my guest in a sec, and I hope you guys are ready. So drop a fire emoji if you want me to bring on our guest. Drop a fire emoji. While you are dropping a fire emoji, I would salute people that are just joining. So if you want me to bring our guest, drop a fire emoji to welcome our guest because he is ready for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Drop a fire emoji, then we'll start from there. Jesus, people want to burn down this. Samuel, I see you. Abdulhab, fire everywhere, fire everywhere, fire everywhere. What's happening here? What's happening here? Please, as I've said, don't burn down this place so that we can accommodate our guests. Wow. Even me, I'm afraid to start now because I think this fire is too much. Okay, so our guest just signaled that he is ready for us, and I hope you guys are ready. Wow, amazing. Okay, so please let me just notify people for the last time. Okay, now I am ready. Fire, 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 fire. This is the most interesting part that I like. Awesome, 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 awesome. In fact, my guest is currently burning with this fire to deliver and baptize you guys with fire and value. Okay, I think I've wasted your time, and it is time for me to give you guys what you were expecting and what you are expecting. Tell them, Olatunji. Okay, enough of all the anticipation. All right, so let me bring my guest on. Awesome, awesome. Okay, 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 enough. I've heard you guys. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Okay, I think this is Mr. Promise, can you hear me, please? Say something. Oh, I think we have. Okay, I think I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear
now.
me now? Can you hear me
Yes,
now?
loud and clear.
Sorry, I was muted. I was muted.
I
Sorry.
think
I
it
just
was the fire. It was the fire they are dropping in the comment section that is causing all of this. The fire is just too much. Wow, we have
man,
58
it's
people.
burning. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Awesome,
whoa.
awesome. Yeah, this is what I want so that we can deliver value as well. Awesome. Keep the fire burning, guys. Okay. Readily ready. I can see that because we are also ready for you. All right. So, welcome, Mr. Promise. It is nice having you on this live video.
Thank you very
So,
much. Thank you very much.
how is Nigeria today?
Uh, Nigeria is really fun. Depending on the part of Nigeria you are, Nigeria is calm.
Aha.
Mhm.
Awesome. And lastly, before we get started, the last time we spoke, I said something. I said, how is the family? If you are in Nigeria, you know who does that. How is the family? And the reason I'm saying that is because you have actually left us in bachelorhood. We are still, you understand? So, congratulations once again.
Th- Thank you. Thank you very
You're
much. Thank you
welcome.
very
You're
much.
welcome. All right. So, enough said, and let's just get started. I intentionally wasted people's time. Please pardon me. Okay. So, this night, we are discussing about the seven-figure software business canvas with Promise Ohaneje. Now, let's meet Promise. Who is Promise?
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked to be part of your show. Thank you, especially you, Mr. Dilip Samuel. So, my name is Promise Ohaneje. Brief introduction of who is speaking in case you've never heard of me before. This is your first time of hearing of Promise Ohaneje. Um, I'm a digital marketer, I'm a salesman, I'm a sales trainer, I'm a closer. I'm the founder of Phone Closing University. I'm the founder of Robotic Selling Forum. I have about 6 online businesses that I run side by side.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, and I am super excited that I'm here. I believe I'll be able to give as much value as I possibly can within the short period of time that I'll be spending together here. All right, so I believe I've kind of given a little description of who I am, but hopefully, as we keep talking and we keep sharing, I'll keep talking about who I am and in different facets of my life. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks for that precise introduction. Okay, so let's start with why we are here. Now, the first thing I like to know is this. I'm very sure it did not just stumble into this software business. Now, during your introduction, you said you are a digital marketer, and most people actually know you as a digital marketer. Now, my question is, how did you actually venture into the software industry? Because most digital marketers, they are not programmers. They don't even, some of them don't know what PHP is and the likes. I'm not shitting anybody, but I'm just saying what is actually true. So the question now is, can you just give us a backstory of how you venture into software business, how you found yourself in this industry?
Okay, funny enough, the first thing I ever sold online is a software. The first thing I ever sold online. I was an enthusiast from 2007 up until 2009. I was just an undergraduate. All right. I think that was my year two in 2009. Um, Money wasn't coming forth from anywhere anymore. My parents could fend for me throughout my year one, then year two. I was broke, I was hungry, money was not coming forth. I reached out to my uncles because then I used to have this entitlement mentality. I felt it was my right to ask for money, okay, because I was the boy. So I kept asking, and one time my uncle told me, "Why are you disturbing me? Am I your father?" Like that statement hit home like crazy. That's when it dawned on me that he didn't owe me one kobo. Like I have my father, I should be disturbing my own father, but I was disturbing somebody else's father. All right.
Hmm.
It dawned on me that it was not my right. So there was this magazine back then called Success Digest Extra. I was always reading it because I liked the marketing idea, but I was too scared to start. All right, I was too scared to
Hmm.
start. So one day I saw somebody post a software I was selling for 1,500 naira. 1,500. So
Hmm.
I was able to buy that software for 1,500. Okay. And actually, he wasn't selling the software, he was selling information about the software. Information about the software. The software could help you watch DSTV channels, some DSTV channels on your computer without having to pay for DSTV subscription. Just install the software on your system and it's going to help you watch DSTV channels. I'm like, so, and it was actually a free software. You could actually go online, download the software and install. But the fact is, I didn't know about it. You didn't know about it. So that was the information. So he was sending an information about the software. Like, whoa. So it's actually possible for someone to sell information about something that is free. And guess what?
Wow.
That was the first thing I started selling. So back then, I was like I told you, I was an undergraduate back then. So I'll go to a cyber cafe. I didn't have a laptop. I'll go to a cyber cafe. I would use PowerPoint on their system. Actually, I would install PowerPoint on their system. Um, Design a what's it called, a flyer. All right, for the flyer is just going to say these words: watch DSTV for free. Okay,
Hmm.
I was going to print out the flyer, then I was going to, I
Hey.
think printing there was 20 naira, then I was going to photocopy five naira, plenty copies. Okay, then I'll go paste it out there. I designed a blog. This was 2009. I designed a blog. You can go online and check it. Watch DSTV for free.blogspot.com. It is still available to date. It's free. So I designed it
Wow.
back then. So I put my phone number and the websites. So that was how I dabbled into software selling. So 1,500, the broke boy that could barely afford to eat at some point. All right. Okay. How are you pasting the flies around? I'm saying questions. Maybe I'll probably answer those later.
I'm
All right.
sorry, sorry,
So the
sorry.
broke
Before
boy
you
that,
continue, can you hear me? Sorry, before you continue.
okay.
So,
Yes, I
in
can
case
hear
you are
you.
just joining, I said something when I started. Please, no questions for now. There is a format for question, and I will notify you guys when it is time for Q&A. Don't worry, all of your questions will be answered, but please don't distract the guest. Let him do what he needs to do. When it is question time, I would open the floor for questions. So sorry for the break in transmission. Now you can proceed.
All right. All right. No problem, sir. So, so the broke boy that could barely afford to eat, back
Hmm.
then, all right, I could barely, like, then I used to rotate people. I go to their house, to eat. I had plenty friends back then because of food. I was that broke. So if I eat to your house today, I was going to go to the next person's house the next day. So I come to visit. I know the time people normally cook. So I come to visit.
Hmm.
Timing, it was, I was that good. All right. Um, Imagine me back then. I was so broke. Now I could start making one sale per day, which was 1,500. Then later I started making two sales per day, 3,000. There was a time I started making up to four sales per day, up to 6,000. So software business kind of introduced me to the world of making money. All right, and I grew from there. So that's how I dabbled into it. All right, but then that's not the level at which I am right now. I've grown to the point where almost on autopilot, I make seven figures non-stop, which is probably hopefully what I'll be sharing with you guys before the end of this event. So that's how I jumped into it, or that's how I started my software business journey.
Wow. Awesome. Thanks for that background story. And I hope that will also inspire and motivate someone on this call. So, from someone trying to rotate the food menu from his friends to actually running and managing up to 6 businesses online now. And that's awesome. People that know you know that you're actually doing very well. Okay, so let's proceed from here. Now, the first question I would like to ask, because I'm very sure most people are still like kind of confused on what software business is actually about. If imagine owning a software business when you cannot even write a single line of code. So, can you just give us a breakdown of this business model? Hey, third
Okay,
world third world network is
I
kind of breaking.
I can actually hear you clearly. I don't know if it's breaking your
I
end, but I
think
can hear you clearly.
so, guys. You will just pardon us. Third world network will actually do its thing. So the question is, you can also check your screen. I just put it on the screen. Can you give
I
us a
heard your
breakdown?
question. I heard your
Okay,
question. I don't know if you can hear me clearly. I heard your question.
yeah, we can, but your frame is freezing, but we can hear you clearly.
Whoa,
You can proceed.
whoa. Okay. So a breakdown of the software business model. Okay, I think I would say this is probably like the easiest business that I have done ever. Like easiest business. I've been able to do it. Like I've done crazy numbers online, selling different things. I've done high tickets, right? I've done low tickets. Software business is what I call daily business. Okay, there are things that you sell online that you probably make money maybe once a week, or you're not certain you're going to make money every day. But for software business, it's just like think about it for a moment. If you have a business that can consistently, almost a no fail thing, that can consistently give you 50,000 naira every day, that's how software business works. All right. And why I said it's probably the easiest to start is that most people see software business as something that is rocket science because of obviously it takes high level of skill to be able to create the software. All right, it takes high level of skill. You must be like a programmer. You must know how to code. You must know how to do all the UI design, UX design, all those many things that if you're going to hire a programmer, you probably have to um, pay one like so much. No programmer that knows his worth will take less than a 1 million naira for some type of softwares. No programmer that knows his worth, except the hungry ones that can take maybe 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira, and because they're hungry, they're going to finish their money before they finish the project, and they'll go and collect another person's project, keeping your own pending, all right?
Yeah.
So keeping your own pending. So while your own is pending, they are taking so they are making two projects at the same time. All right. So when they finish that person's money again, they go collect the third project. So the only time they are touching your project is when you are calling them to follow up on that project.
Hmm.
Okay. So it almost seems like rocket science having to create the software. But then I found out that it's actually very, very, very easy. It's very easy for us to start the software business because there's something in the software world that allows you a system that allows you buy somebody else ready-made software for peanuts. And I mean this when I say peanuts, I mean peanuts for peanuts, all right? And you have the rights to the entire software business of that person for peanuts. I'm talking 10,000, 20,000 naira to get the entire rights to the entire software business. Like, think about it. What if for 20,000 naira I could get the software, the sales speed of the software, the right to sell the software at whatever price I choose to as many people as I want, and I can sell it for 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira, 50,000, 100,000, so long as my marketing capability allows me to sell it at whatever price I choose to sell it to as many people as I want to sell it in a month.
Hmm. That's crazy.
That's how crazy the software business is. I don't know. I've been able to get softwares. I don't know if it's possible for me to share my screen. There are a couple of softwares I probably want to mention. I hope I'm not going ahead of myself. I don't know if you're going to ask me maybe to give examples of softwares. But then think about. Let me just give you one example. The software that we're currently using right now to stream this video, to stream this live,
Yeah.
is
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's StreamYard. The subscription for StreamYard is about $20 per month. Okay, this subscription for StreamYard is about $20 per month. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what if somebody else, another programmer somewhere, because this was created by a programmer. What if a programmer somewhere else in the world who also has the same knowledge on how to create similar kind of software creates this type of software and gives you the resale license or the business rights to this software or to his software that does exactly what StreamYard does,
Hmm.
such that you can buy that business license of that software and rebrand it, put your own name on it, slap your price on it, and sell it at whatever price you want. You could choose to sell it at a recurring fee. StreamYard currently sells for $20 per month. What if I get something like that and I choose to sell it for
$25.
$5 per month? $25. Sorry, I beg your
Yeah.
pardon. $25. So what if I get something like that and I choose to sell mine at $10 per month, and it does exactly as reliable as StreamYard, and I choose to sell mine at $10 per month? Do you think that there are people who would say, let me just test this guy's software out to see if it's worth it? Even maybe at a 14 days trial, and they try it and it's worth it, and it's just $10 per month. Do you think there are people who will leave StreamYard for that software? Let's just call it promise streaming. I'm going to ask that question. Do you think that people are going to leave StreamYard? At least a few set of people are going to leave StreamYard. What do you think?
That's the question, guys. Drop your answer. Drop your
Do you
responses. Let
think
me
that
put
there
it
are
on the screen.
people that are going to leave StreamYard and come to that software? Let's call it promise streaming. I want to say, I just tell me a yes or a no. Do you think there are people that are going to leave StreamYard? Promise streaming. $25 per month is what StreamYard sells. promise streaming sells for $10 per month. Exactly. I didn't create it. Somebody gave me the license. All right. And I somebody said, yeah, I'm sure they will. Exactly. So now let me ask you another question. What if I choose not to sell it at a recurring monthly deal? And I say instead of you paying StreamYard $25 per month, I'm willing to sell mine at just $50 one-time fee, lifetime. Do you think there are people that are going to use StreamYard for $25 a month to come pay me $50 one-time fee? $50 one-time fee instead of paying $25 monthly to StreamYard. Do you think so? I'm saying, of course I will. Yes, as long as the software promises provides me with the same features. Yes, yes. I'm saying yes is everywhere. So that's how simple, or that's the breakdown of how the software business works. All
Wow.
right. There are softwares that are already selling out like crazy. They have millions, if okay, maybe let's say hundreds of thousands of users around the world. Programmers are seeing that, oh, there's a market here. Think about it. They've been selling Gary since before we were born. All right. And Gary is still selling till tomorrow. The fact that
Mhm.
it is selling and there are more people entering it, there's still business for it. The fact that StreamYard is selling means that there is business there where there's StreamYard. All right. The fact that I don't think of whatever software, Canva, the fact that Canva is selling means there's business there. What if somebody that's a programmer creates a Canva clone and allows me buy the entire business license for peanuts? And I can sell Canva at whatever price I want, my own at whatever name I put on it and whatever price I choose.
Hmm.
Okay, it's so easy. I wish you could just dig in and start sharing everything. I wish you could just do that right now, but it's so easy. All right, but I believe I've been able to
Well,
give some insights, right? I've been able to give
yeah,
some
yeah,
insights. So
yeah.
let's just continue so I don't take all the time with all my excitedness.
Okay,
All right.
okay, okay. That's very, very awesome. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to like share screen because of our time. So we have so
Okay.
many questions. This is just like the second question or so. So let's just proceed from here. Now you have given a breakdown of this business model. Now, who can actually make money with this software business? Because the truth is not everybody will actually make money. But the question now is who can actually make money from this software business?
All right. Thank you very much for that question. The truth is, software business, since it does not require any particular skill apart from the fact that you should be able to sell, since it does not require any particular skill. It's not like you're a medical doctor that you require to go through a medical school to become a medical doctor. Or it's not like you are a mechanical engineer that you have to go through a university. You don't require any particular skill to be able to own a software business. Literally, anybody can own a software business and be able to make a ton of money from it. The only thing I'm going to say at this point is I think that everybody needs some level of, should I say, mentorship or some level of guidance from somebody who is already
Mhm.
ahead. I think Tony Robbins is the person that said something that I like to quote him every time. He said, to achieve success in a certain field, it is faster if you can model someone that's already successful in that field.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just paraphrasing right now. So literally anybody can make a ton of money from software business. Literally anybody. Okay, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a nurse, whether you are unemployed, whether you're self-employed, whether you are an undergraduate. I started as an undergraduate. Whether you are NYC, you're a UCOM member, I don't care where you are in life. Literally anybody can actually take advantage of the software business industry. It's literally unscratched. Like it's not been scratched in the whole Nigeria. There are few of us, if at all, few of us in Nigeria that are taking advantage of the software business model. Very few. All right, which is the
Wow.
reason why I'm open to sharing it. I've been doing this since 2009. Until date, there are so many of you that don't know it's possible. It's
Even me.
13 years right now.
Even me with
So
all of my tech skills, I don't know this. Imagine. So
so
there
think
are
about it.
millions
So
of people that don't know as well. I'm very, very
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So there are lots
Awesome.
of, so it's actually possible. Anybody can make money from the software business industry. Go
Wow.
ahead, sir.
That's amazing. Since 2009. That's over
Yeah.
10 years now. And imagine
13 years actually.
I was saying 5 years. Can you imagine?
No,
But
5 years of actively selling softwares because I've been selling a lot of things. But the first thing I actually sold online is actually
okay,
software. Yeah.
okay,
But 5 years of
okay.
actually actively selling softwares.
Yeah, so and the thing is, I have so many guys, some people that I know here that are afraid of marketing and selling. Because there are some people like that. Some of my guys are here, very, very afraid
Okay.
of marketing and selling. But this is why I said you guys should hold on because we'll break everything down into pieces. So keep watching, stay tuned, and if the questions are popping in your head, don't drop it in the comment section now. Just note it somewhere. When it is time, you'll be able to ask. Okay, so moving on. Now, I'm very sure most of you are already asking, okay, now you are saying we don't need to get a programmer to program our software, and we don't need to learn
Yes,
how
sir.
to actually program, right?
Yes, sir.
That's cool. Now, the question is,
Yes, sir.
how can we have our software? What is the cost? So let's assume I want to own my own software now. How do I get it? What is the cost of getting my own software? Can you hear me?
At the moment, 11 softwares of mine, 11 different. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Continue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
All
can.
right. I have about 11 softwares, all right, at the moment. And no two of these softwares have the same price. No two of these softwares have the same price. Okay. Um, there are some that I got for less than $50, while there are some that I got for probably $100 or thereabouts. It's just awfully painful right now that the currency, the naira against dollar, like the naira to dollar rate is actually dancing. So back then, when I started getting these things, the $50 was closer to the naira. So right now, $50 is far away from what it is in naira. Okay, so I've gotten an entire software business, like everything to own the software business, put a price I want and sell it. Now, what I'm going to say is there's a place which I normally reserve most of this particular information for us and people in my inner circle, but there's a place where you can actually research. There's a place where you can actually research these softwares. There are about three of them like that online. All right, where these programmers come to launch up to 1,000 softwares every day. And many of these programmers, they're hungry. So they create the software super standard, world class standard. Then they come there and drop it. And we go there and get the software. And now here's the thing, because it does not require any tech skill. So it's not that you're going to buy a script to go and host somewhere to manage it when there's a bug, you fix it. Bullshit. No, that's not your job. It is hosted for you for 10 years. It is hosted for you for 10 years. If there's an issue, they will handle support for you. You don't even have to handle support. And you sell and you keep 100% of the money. 100% of you sell it however you choose. You can rebrand it, rename it, sell it as your own. When there's an issue, they will handle the support. So there are places like that.
Wow.
So the prices of these softwares actually varies. Some of them are a lot cheaper than the others. Some of them are mid-range. Some of them are quite expensive. So the people that have come through my training, I've been able to tell them that since you're just starting, don't go for all the softwares. The most important thing is your ability to sell. So be willing to go for the ones that cost you almost nothing to get. Almost nothing to get. Okay. The most important thing is that you can sell it. So long as you can sell it, you can make enough money from it to maybe get the ones that are more expensive if you like those ones in particular. Okay.
Awesome.
So long as you can, and the good thing is, once you are within, environment is very very important. Once you're in an environment like this, you may have some benefits to get maybe some sales tip or some sales resources or sales materials that's going to allow you easily sell these things without having to start from scratch. All right, so that's it. So there's no particular price to get the softwares, but I can guarantee you that they are so very cheap.
Awesome. So what you're saying now is there is a particular platform where you can get this
Actually, more than
software.
one. There are about three of them.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yes, sir.
And I'm very sure most some people here, or the larger percentage of people here, are actually into e-commerce business already. And we all know the importance of having a very odd product to sell, right? So that is just like
Yeah, yeah.
that is synonymous to this business model as well. So e-commerce, physical products, software business, digital or software product. Perfecto. Okay, so let's continue. Now I'm enjoying this particular live now. Now, I will ask a question
Software,
kind of similar.
digital.
Ha, network.
From
Guys, we
the
need to cast and bind third world network. Third world network. This is not the time. We bind you, we cast and bind you. Okay, I think we are back. Can you hear me now, Mr. Promise?
yes, I was hearing you all the while you were buying third world network. I was hearing you.
Okay, guys, so let me just say this. Please, if the frame is freezing, just follow the audio, please. Okay, so let's continue. Now, you talked about getting the software. Now, the question now, this is kind of similar, right? So we just need to get the license to own the software. That's just like
Yes,
white labeling.
absolutely.
Now, my question
Yes,
is,
exactly.
my question now is, what are the kind of software that people can actually get? Can you just give us some real life example that people can relate with?
Okay, I'm going to give you, for those of
Also,
you that have been following me online, for those of you that, I don't know if there are people that actually know me online here before they came
of course,
to this
of
live.
course,
Okay.
of course, people know you.
You probably have seen me sell a couple of softwares. So I'll just give you an example of some of them. One of them that is the most popular that I've sold, I've lost count of the amount I've made from that particular software. I call it Video App Sheet, but the original name from where I bought it was Video App Suite. Is it Suite? SUITE, Video App Suite. All right,
Sweet,
so
yeah.
yeah, so I renamed it to Video App Kit and I gave it a new branding and all of that. I got that software for $37. Okay, and I've made, if I've not made money from that software, I've made around 20 million naira from that software. Right?
How much
Software I got for
again?
30. As if I've not made money, I've made more than 20 million naira from that software. As if I've not
Wow,
made any money from it at all. Yeah. And I got it for
wow.
$37.
Can you see? Can someone calculate? Maybe you have some mathematicians on the live. Can you calculate the percentage, the return on investment? He bought it $37 and he has made over 20 million naira. And
Yeah,
sorry,
so
before you continue, the sweetest part of this business model, unlike e-commerce, is you actually don't need to have your stock. The stock you need
yeah.
is just the file, the original file of the software. So you can sell millions of copy. That alone is mind blowing, guys. Like mind blowing. Sorry, continue.
All right.
Wow.
All right. So the types of software, there's no limitation to the type of software that we can actually sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've been able to get softwares for copywriting. There's one of the software I've been selling for a while, for almost 2 years. I call it Copymatic. Some of you have probably seen it. Okay. Some of you have probably seen it. It's Copymatic. I got that software for $149. Almost 150, whether 149 or 147, almost $150. All right. No, 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 sorry. Almost 297, 297. But then it was almost 50,000 naira it was almost 500 or so per dollar. But what I paid was like 140 something thousand naira. Okay. 140 something thousand naira. So I got it for about $297. Okay. And I sold that software. I sold that software. I've been selling that software for almost 2 years now. Um, I sold it at some point 30,000 naira. I sold it when I did a discount. I sold it at 10,000 naira. I sold it for 18,500. I sold it to the combo with as a combo with a copywriting course together for 30,000 also. So I've sold the copywriting software. I've sold the video editing software. I've sold a video streaming software. Um, there's no limitation to the type of software that you can sell. The point is, so long as a programmer can think it and create it, you can buy it and sell it.
Hmm.
So I don't think there's a particular the reason why I actually use StreamYard as an example recently is because I just bought a StreamYard kind of software recently and I'm about to start selling it. And I know I'm going to make a ton of money.
Ah,
I know.
it's like I'll be one of your customers because I'm I'm paying $25 every month to StreamYard. I'm serious now. I'm serious. Right now, I'm currently using the StreamYard and I'm paying $25 every month. That's a lot. Awesome, awesome. So
So I'll
guys,
probably I'll probably put it at one time payment so you don't have to pay any. You just pay once and you own it forever.
Jenkuye Badzo. That's how we say it here. Jenkuye Badzo.
What does that mean?
Awesome. It means thank you very much.
Jenke Bazo.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Let's continue. This is getting interesting, and you haven't even entered the sweet spot. Mm. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Now, you have actually answered this. You've talked about this briefly, but I would like you to uh talk about it again for some people that just joined. So the question
Okay,
is,
sir.
how do you give your customers support after purchasing your software? So guys, pardon me, pardon the typo error. So the thing is, most people here, as I've said, and I will keep saying, they are not programmers, they don't know about this, right? Now,
Yeah.
you are not a programmer, so you'll not be able to like offer support. So how do you then handle customer support if you're not part of the people that actually program the software?
Okay, sir. So now here's the thing. Can you hear me first? Let me be sure that you can actually hear me first of
Loud,
all.
loud and clear, loud and clear.
Okay, sir. Okay, perfect. So
Wonderful
there are two
business
ways actually.
model.
There are two ways actually where I provide support to people who buy product. Now, when you are selling the software, I'm coming. It's not like I'm not going to answer the question. I want to say something to be able to answer your question properly. When you're
Yeah.
selling the software, if you go ahead and start saying, "I created this software," right, in your sales
Mm-hmm.
material, maybe sales video or sales copy, whatever, and you keep saying, "I created it," you have a support team in house. When you have issues, people expect that you or somebody that is Nigerian to respond to them. Okay, so you put yourself in some kind of fix right there. Okay, when you say, "I created it," all right. So you probably have to create like a support team where you give them all the frequently asked questions and stuff, maybe, or a support guy, somebody that just knows how to use WhatsApp and answer emails. Okay, so that when there's issues like that, the person, you can pay the person, I don't know, 30,000 naira per month. There are people that are comfortable with that as salary, 50,000 naira per month. There are people that are going to say thank God for that as a salary. So if you are okay doing that, then that's fine. All right. Um, but then a smarter way to sell softwares, because I learned this from experience after selling so many softwares. So a smarter way to sell software is when you are selling it, you don't claim ownership. Even though you are the owner, don't claim
Mm.
ownership. It's smart. Don't claim ownership. Sound as though you are promoting somebody else's software. All right. Sound as though you are like an affiliate, but you sell and keep 100% of the profit for yourself. Okay, so that when there's an issue, nobody's running to you. There's already a support email or support link, support desk link. So when there's an issue, they go through that support desk link. When they come to you, like, "Hey, the software is not able to do this, that." If it's something that you've experienced before and you know you can tell them what to do, you can actually just instruct them on what to do. But normally, what you could have just done at that point, if it's something you cannot handle, is, "Hey, remember that I'm not the owner of the software. This is actually the link to write, and you get support response in less than 24 hours." So they can go there, write the support to the owners or the creators of the software, and they'll get responded to. Do you understand? So that's how
Yeah.
support is handled. All right. But if you go on your sales material, you say, "Now me get down. I paid some people, they created it, they did it." You're setting yourself up for wahala.
Oh
So
wow.
it's not a smart thing to do.
Just a quick one. Someone is asking, Adeleke, are you not based in Nigeria?
This man is
Ah,
not based in Nigeria. I'll answer that for you. This man is not in Nigeria.
oh my god. It looks as if I'm not in Nigeria. But let's continue, guys. Okay, I'm in Poland, guys. I think this person is new to my channel. That's why. And
Yeah.
before we continue, guys, if you are getting value, hit the subscribe button and also like this video. Imagine this conversation is just so interesting for me to remember that. So, guys, please like this video and also subscribe to my channel. Okay, now the next thing, this particular part is very interesting. Now, can you give us a breakdown of how to actually make 7 figure per month? Because that's why we're actually here. Can you just give us a breakdown of how to actually attain this 7 figure per month doing software business?
All right. Seven figure, first of all, is 1 million naira. Right. That's the smallest seven figure.
In naira,
Okay.
guys, in naira.
Yes, the smallest seven figure in any currency. Smallest seven figure is 1 million of that currency. So right now we're talking naira. Okay, so the smallest seven figure in Naira is 1 million. So making seven figure from software business every month consistently. First of all, if you've not done it up to a million naira before online, or whether online or offline, you've not done up to a million naira in a month, it's going to be sounding your mind is going to be finding it hard to accept. But if you are somebody that have done this over and over and over again, you know it will not even sound like if somebody's saying anything right now. Okay, so um I tell people if you want to get so many sales really easily, all you need to do is price it something that is easily affordable by the Nigerian populace. Okay, the Nigerian populace. What I found out that is that they are comfortable buying software products from 15,000 naira to 30,000 naira, anywhere in between that range. All right, anywhere in between that range, 15,000 naira to 30,000 naira. So you could price it at 15K, you could price it at 20K, you could price it at 25K, you could price it at 30K. Okay, once it's above 30K, Nigerians drag their feet to buy. Okay, but once it's between 15 and 30, they can easily buy from the first time they see it. Okay, so you can quickly do your maths there, right there. So let's say we are selling a 15,000 naira software. All right, so do 1 million naira divided by 15,000. All you need to make is 66 sales. That's about less than three sales per day. Less than three sales per day. So what I did to be able to make that's if you're actually selling to only Nigerians, that's when you're pricing your putting your price in naira. So what I did is I created a sales funnel. All right, I've created a ton of sales funnels since I've been selling. All right, I've sold using. Remember, I told you the first time I ever sold software was I was pasting flyers, you know, all around the city of Port Harcourt because back then I was based in Port Harcourt before I relocated. I relocated just recently to the western part of Nigeria. So I was pasting posters everywhere in Port Harcourt. That was back then. And people will see the posters, either they call me or they visit my website to check me out. All right, that's one. But now to make my life a lot easier, I can't post posters right now. God forbid bad thing. No way. Okay. So I'd rather run ads to a funnel. And the good thing is my funnel is so structured because I've been for quite a long time. So I can see it with like the back of my hand. My funnel is structured in a way that for every 1 naira I put in, I get 4 naira back. For every 1 naira I put in ads, I get 4 naira back. So if I'm putting in 20,000 naira, I'm certain to make about 80,000 naira from that funnel. If I'm putting in 100,000 naira, I'm certain to make 400K from that funnel. So it's not about putting, I want to make 1 million naira right now. Okay, promise, are you saying I should go and look for 250K to put in ads? No, absolutely not. You can start at 5,000, you can start at 10,000 naira, put in ads. That 10,000 is going to generate 40K for you. Maybe keep 10K for yourself or keep 20K for yourself, put the remaining back into ads because you're certain that the funnel is going to convert. Okay, you're certain that the funnel is going to convert. You keep increasing the ad budget. Is it geometric they call it? Yes, geometric growth. So you keep increasing it, you keep increasing it. Okay, at some point, you that started with 5,000 or 10,000 naira ad budget, you would not know when your ad budget is going to hit 100,000 naira per day. Think about it. Where you're hitting 200, 300, 400K in one day. Think about it for a moment. Okay,
Guys,
so we've had.
yeah,
Okay, you want
continue,
to say something,
continue,
sir? Okay,
continue,
so
please.
I've had the opportunity to do. I don't. I'm very careful with the amounts I call online, but I like to just use the 1 million naira because it's easy. Anybody can make it a million. You cannot get kidnapped for 1 million naira. Okay, so um, it's possible for you to make a million naira from just having a simple automated sales funnel. Simple automated sales funnel that you are willing to spend at least 10,000 naira per day on ads. So 10,000 naira per day times 30 days is 300K. That's 900. Like 300K times 4. If your funnel is converting the way my funnel normally converts at 1 to 4, that's like 1.2 million naira at the end of the month. That's if you spend only 10,000 naira every day without increasing your ad budget. But if let's say your funnel is converting at 1 to 2, like you put in 1 naira, you get in 2 naira, you get back 2 naira. So if I spend 10,000 naira every day for 30 days, that's 300K. I get back 600K. 300K in profit. That's still good enough for almost doing nothing, for not having to buy any product and keep, for not having to stock any products, for not having to um, handle inventory, for not having to call delivery agents, for not having to manage any staff. You're doing almost nothing. You're selling air. You're selling something that is intangible.
Wow.
All you just make sure that the ads is running. If there's ad fatigue, change the ad creative or change the ad copy or change something and keep it running. Don't stop the funnel running.
Guys, if you
All
are
right.
here, if you are
So
not a
that's how easy it is to
marketer,
make
just
seven
keep
figures from that.
listening. Yeah, if you are not a marketer, just keep listening. There is a system that you can leverage on, which we'll talk about pretty soon. And one more thing, guys, before we continue, listen, whatever it says is not there are no lies here. Just note, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, probably are just watching any video on my channel, any guest I'm bringing on my channel, any guest at all, they have been vetted. These are real people doing whatever thing they say. So there is no lies here. This is someone doing exactly what it says. So let's just continue. Now, this question
Okay,
are kind
just
of
just to clarify that.
okay.
Okay, sorry. If you know me before now, you've been following me online before now. Please let me just see a comment somewhere.
Okay,
I'm
let's
looking
do
at the
that.
comments for now. If you know me before now, just this statement you made is shocking because I've done webinars that I've called larger figures than that in my full close university that I sell access for 150K per person. Okay,
If
so
you no
where we
promise,
help people.
drop a comment.
If you know promise before now, please let's see who knows promise before now. I'm looking at the comment section, please.
Yeah, I'm waiting for there might be some lag, but let's see.
Okay, the lag, yeah, that's true. So there may be a few seconds between when they hear us and when they respond.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've seen your fine face before. I've not promised anything for about
Awesome.
3 years. Also, was all right. Okay,
I have
so
known. I know promise. Okay, okay. Awesome. So we
okay,
just need to
okay.
clarify that for people that don't
Uh-huh.
know him.
You know, it's who don't know you.
All right, guys. So, well, it's true. There are some of my people that don't know you yet,
Yes.
but now they know.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
continue, guys. So you were talking about sales funnel and all of that. Well,
Yes, sir.
I actually don't want to use any marketing jargons because that thing scares people. But guys, sales funnel is just sales process. That's what it means. Now, the next question here is, how can you actually automate this business? Because one thing about running an online business is you don't want to always be there. If you're always there, then it means you cannot scale.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's true,
you
sir.
might be there, but probably have people that are there for you. But of course, you want to automate some parts of the business. And this is where it gets interesting. So the question is, how can you automate this whole business model so people can actually enjoy the money and also make money? And don't forget, guys, the reason why we are doing this digital business is because we want to have financial freedom, we want to have time freedom, and we also want to have location-based freedom. So there will be no time freedom if you have to always be on your laptop to do this or do that. So the question is, how can people actually automate their software business?
All right, sir. This is actually a very critical part. Your um this is a very critical part. Please, Sheon, please just calm down. um, especially if you are a Nigerian, it's a very critical part. Most of this software business or most of these softwares that we're getting, they didn't create it with Nigerians as the core audience. All right, they didn't create it with Nigerians at the back of their mind as the core audience. So most of the payment system that they have integrated into the software that they are creating is not a Nigerian payment system like Paystack. Okay, are you following? Please hold on. I need
Yeah.
to explain something really clear. So it's not like Paystack. Normally, when you pay maybe something because you used to Paystack, you create stuff on Paystack and you sell stuff through Paystack, and people pay you. You can have like something that's automatic, so that the moment they pay, they get access to what they pay for on Paystack. It saves you that headache. But now they create something like maybe they use PayPal or Stripe or all of those they create something like PayPal, Stripe, all of those payment gateways for all those countries that we don't use here in Nigeria. So it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult at first. That was the challenges I experienced. Meaning that when people pay, they don't get instant access. you would have to manually create access for that person, which does not give me
Mm.
that time freedom. And I wanted time freedom. So now I got smart. The thing is, when you are like a pioneer in an industry, you have to figure out ways to solve almost every problem before other people come into the industry. So I'm more like a
That's
pioneer
true.
in this industry. So because I was majorly selling to Nigerians who actually need these softwares, but the payment system that were built for it were not Nigerian oriented payment systems or gateways. What I did was I still used Paystack to collect money. I used Flutterwave to collect money. Okay, but Paystack has something called payment split. Okay, Paystack has something called payment split. All right. So I got somebody at that point. The person was unemployed. So I told him I sell softwares. Some days I make 5 sales. Some days I make 10 sales. Some days I make 1 sale. There's no particular amount I make every day. All right, depending on how my ads are running or my ads are performing. Okay, there's no particular amount I make every day, but I'm willing to give you 500 naira for every sale I make. If you help me do one thing that is not going to take you up to 5 minutes to do for each sale I make. And the person was like, so he calculated by himself the days I make up to 10 sales, that's 5,000 naira for him. The year I make only 5 sales, that's 2,005. So let's just say on average, he makes like 2,000 naira, which is very poor, but on average, he makes 2,000 naira from me per day. Times 30 days, that's 60,000 naira. Somebody that is unemployed and he's not going to work for everything he does for me, he's not going to do more than 5-10 minutes on his phone wherever he is. Okay, so what I did is I collected his account details. I connected it to my Paystack. Paystack has that allows you um, to add other people's account details for every
Split
payment that you
payment.
make. Yes, exactly, split payment. So when I make a sale, just for example, let's say the sale is 20,000 naira. I make a sale, that guy gets notified. I make sure he gets notified. Everything is integrated into the system. So I make sure he gets notified. So he's notified that somebody just made a purchase. All right, he gets the person's email. He's an admin on that software. So the moment the person makes a purchase, he gets the notification. All right. He instantly goes into the software. He's already logged in on his phone. He just pulls out his phone on his pocket wherever he is, whether he's in keke, he's in bus or on Okada, he's drinking, he's swimming, wherever he is. He just pulls out his phone and quickly creates an account for that person. It takes him less than 5 minutes to create that account. All it took him is 5 minutes. All it took me is 500 naira. 500 didn't cost me anything. It saved me that time. I could be anywhere. I wake up at the end of the day or I go anywhere, come back, and I could be in the bush where there's no network. I could go to my grandmother's village where there's no network and come back and my business is still running. Location freedom. I'm not tied to my phone. I am not. I'm not tied to my laptop. So long as the ads are running, there's somebody that is delivering for me. All right. So all he does is once there's a sale, he creates access for the person and forwards it to the person's email. So the person gets access in like 5 minutes. So he must ensure that he's awake or active or alert at every time to be able to deliver. So the only thing is, we put it on our delivery page that if you buy in the night, pardon us, somebody's going to respond to you maybe first thing in the
The
morning.
money.
So that's the only issue. When people buy in the middle of the night when they cannot get response. If he's awake at that middle of the night, he responds instantly. Okay. At some point, I made it two
Oh.
persons, so they knew how they were sharing themselves. So almost every time when somebody makes a purchase, I am not even there, but it happens. All right, I'm not there, but it happens.
Someone
So
say
I don't have to feel.
wisdom. Someone say wisdom in the comment section. Wisdom.
So
Wisdom.
that's how I was able to automate it and save myself that headache. I could be out partying with friends and I'm making sales and I don't know what's happening. Money's hitting my account, money's hitting that person's account. I don't have to pay the person manually. Paystack pays the person once the payment is collected. All right, so that's it. That's how I automated everything,
Wow.
sir.
That is that is wisdom. Awesome. Okay. Now, guys, so here is the thing. We are almost rounding up. But as I've promised, if you join live, as I've promised, if you join live, all of your questions will be answered. So, guys, it is Q&A session. And what you should do, there is a format for questions and answer. So the format we are using here is type the letter Q in capital letter, then followed by your question. Q, you can put any hyphen or dash, then your question. So I will know because there are some comments here. So I will know that this is a question. So you can start you can start asking your question. Nigerians are funny. You catch crews everywhere. Imagine someone saying Ogbon Sodiq. That is a Asake, right? Well done. So so let's continue, guys. So if you have questions, drop it in the comment section, and I'll put it on the screen so our guests can actually answer your question. Okay, guys. So this is the last question that I personally have for you. Now we've talked about so many things. You said you talked about a platform where people can get the software. Of course, nobody will share his secret source publicly. He has been doing this for over 5 years now. So you said that there is a platform where people can get the software. I mean, alt selling software, and there is also a system in which they can use to also sell this software, even though they are not a marketing or a marketing savvy, right? Now, my
Yes,
question
boss.
here is this. No, they call me boss. So people will also people will believe that now. So my question now is this. My question now is this. Is there a way that people that are not too techy are not marketing savvy? Is there a way, is there a system that they can just leverage on? And the reason for systems like this is this. Some people just want to actually do this business without doing any guesswork. So is there a way they can actually get into this business following you based on your experience? Because guys, here's the thing. You see, the reason why I actually brought him on this particular live masterclass is because this business model at the moment is not bastardized. And if you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm saying. Is not bastardized. So there are some secrets, there are some industry keys and secrets that even me, I don't know. That's just the truth. I don't know. With all of my plenty sense and wisdom.
I know
So
if you know this already, it would have been on your you'd have posted it on YouTube since you that can
can
share everything for free.
can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Imagine, see what I'm sharing, guys. So, why is telling us about the system? If there is one, you guys should keep dropping your question. I'll go through them, and when he's done telling us if there is a system like that that can fast track your process and make you reliable money monthly. So keep dropping your question. Once it's done, I'll put them on screen. So, is there a way people can actually leverage on a system that will fast track the process and make them money?
Yes, sir, absolutely there is. Um, I would like to quote Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, on this one. He said, "To achieve great heights, you should climb on the shoulders of giants." Okay, in this case, the giants are those who have accomplished those things that you want to accomplish. Okay, so I do have a system that allows people that are within my inner circle to. When I say inner circle, I mean people that actually paid me some. I don't know if I'm permitted to say the amount here, but my
Yeah, go
kind
ahead,
of
go
program
ahead.
that I have. All right, and I give them. Okay, no problem, sir. So it's actually 75,000 people that actually learn software business from me, to be able to start in less than 60 minutes. Have your own software business in less than 60 minutes. It's 75,000 naira that they pay to me. So I give them like a templated, everything is templated. I even give them my own sales funnel, so they didn't even have to create from scratch. They just collect and import there. Okay. Okay, so they just collect the system that I created, the entire the software business model. Just hold on that, please, for a moment, please.
Okay.
Uh, and they just, it's like copy and paste. Just look at what I did. You don't have to stretch yourself. You don't have to worry your mind on how to go about it. All right, just follow the process that I gave you. All right, it is a funnel. Just take my funnel, replace my words with your own words, and sell. Like one of the persons that got my system recently, his name is, I mean, an e-commerce guy. I don't know if you guys will know him. Is he? Is it proper if you tell people, if you tell the public, the people that bought your program, is it something that's proper? I don't know if I should mention.
If the
Okay,
person will be cool with that, you can go
and
ahead.
that's the
If
thing.
not,
I'm not so certain if the person will be cool, but he's a popular
let's
person also.
let's keep let's keep
Okay,
that.
let me
Let's
just keep
keep
his
that.
identity away. Let me keep his identity away. All right. So he reached out to me and he's like, "Why does your landing page have nothing to do with the software that you're selling?" Now think about that for a moment. If I told you the best way to sell your software is to make sure your landing page does not talk about your software, would you have believed? If it is not from somewhere that has been doing it for a long time, okay, you probably dabble into it and create a sales page and start selling the software without. But if you follow somebody that has been doing it for a while, and I give you my exact framework, I give you my exact system, I give you my exact funnel. All you do is just replace my content, and I actually deconstructed the funnel first of all before giving it to you. So you are getting the funnel that is already deconstructed for you, so you know exactly what to do with the funnel that I've given to you. So that's exactly the system that I've created. I've made that system available for everybody within my inner circle. So I don't know if people here would be happy or if they are okay with me sharing more details about my inner circle, how you can be able to start your own software business in less than 60 minutes. I'm talking 60 minutes, a business that can give you at least seven figures. Let's say 1 million naira. Let's not go high. Let's start with the lower seven figures, at least a million naira every month. So are
Let
there people
me.
here who want me to share details about that? If you are here,
Sorry,
just help me
you.
type a yes in the comment
So
section.
is that a question? Shey you
Yes,
dey
go.
whine us ni? You don't whine us. Who don't want to make more money? There's this trendy song on TikTok now. Shey you dey whine us ni? Do you guys okay? Let me
Okay.
ask. Do you guys want to make money?
So
Who
I'm already
doesn't
saying
want
yes. We
more
want
money?
details. Yes, yes. Okay, lots of yeses already flowing
Awesome.
in.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes. All right,
Okay, so
all right. So let's just get started. Let's get started. We'll take all the questions at the time we should take questions, but just
yeah, of
put
course.
up that um, presentation one more
Okay.
time.
Sorry, before you start, I'll say this.
Yes.
Anytime a webinar is hosted like this, there are some people that will be like, they have come again. I know they will sell us something. Let me tell you something, guys. If you have that mindset, change it. Because listen, whatever he's sharing now is not to help himself. I say this is not to help himself, it is not to help me. It is to help you. And there are two choices. Is either you take it or not. He has shared a lot in this particular life class. You can run with that and you are cool. But if you actually want a mentorship that you can go through without any guesswork and fast track the process and be sure that you actually make money, then you should listen. Meanwhile, keep dropping your questions. Once it is done, I'll put the question and it will answer all of your questions. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, I noticed that the software actually rearranged my text in a way, right?
Yeah, just proceed. They will catch up.
All right, all right. Okay,
Please
so
let's be
what?
fast with this. Let's be fast with this so we can
Okay,
answer
so
their questions.
okay, no problem, sir. No problem, sir. So basically, the offer, I do have a platform. I did a training for the first set of people that actually opted to join my inner circle for the software business. I called it the Software Business Bootcamp. All right, it's I think a 4 hours training that are different modules. The first module is my secret research method that is valued at 20,000 naira. So it's the method that I use to research. This is where I show you the method that I use to research and buy software business licenses for peanuts and sell it at whatever price that I like. If I was going to teach you just this method alone, I won't charge anything less than 20,000 naira. So that's it. Then the second thing that you're going to get, which is what I call the module two, is what I call my funnel backdoor access. Basically, it's the backdoor access to my software sales funnel. So I get to show you every page, every copy, every creative, every email that made it madly successful. So I pick up one of my software funnels that is doing a ton of sales. For example, the one that has done over 20 million naira. All right. So I pick up that one. Okay. And I show you every single page on the funnel. and I explain like now and I'll show. It's impossible if you're not buying my software. It's impossible for you to actually know why the software sold. All right, but then I'm showing it to you myself. So that's like a backdoor access to see my entire funnel. This time, if you're a thief, you can just steal it and just go do whatever you want to do with it. This time, it's legal stealing. All right, ethically stealing. All right. So now, module three, okay, is what I call funnel deconstruction. Okay, so now I'm not just showing you the funnel, I am explaining in details. All right, it's more like deconstructing the entire funnel so that you can reverse engineer it to build yours to be successful at first try. The most important thing or emphasis here is on first try. Imagine having to try the first time and make and be successful from your first try. You're not having to tweak multiple times. Okay, that's what this is about. I'm in this part, I am not just teaching you, I'm explaining element by element, paragraph by paragraph. Every element you see on the page by page. Why this element is there, why this one is not there, why this is there, why this is not there. I'm deconstructing the entire funnel to show you why that funnel works, all right, and why that funnel has made me a lot of money. So let's go to module four. Module four is I'm not just teaching you, I'm not just showing you, I'm also giving to you. Think about it. If you have to go pay a web designer, I'm calling this one the DFY web pages, done for you web pages. If you have to go pay a web designer to design a funnel for you, I think the cheapest you get it, the cheapest you get it here in Nigeria is 150,000 naira for a web designer to build pages for you. But this time I'm giving you my own pages, so you don't even have to go create from scratch. You just import and change my words to your own words. So including the landing page, the sales page, you don't have to start from scratch anymore. Just edit and use. That's what you're going to get in module four. Then module five,
Model
right? You're going to
6.
get
Okay, 5. Yeah, continue.
no, we are in module five right now. Is
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
call connections and automation. How about I show you how to connect everything together and automate them so you don't have to lift a finger once the setup is complete. That's what we're going to be talking about in module five. Everything is in that one long training, all right? But I'm giving to you, I'm explaining the details in modules so that you understand what you're getting, all right? Then module six is I don't just stop at giving training and resources. I'm giving you free domain and hosting. I'm helping you cut down the cost of starting because your sales funnel is going to be hosted somewhere. All right. So I'm giving you free domain name, free hosting, so you
Oh,
don't have to spend any money to have everything set up. The only money, literally, the only money that you'll be spending right now is maybe to run your ads. And ads by ads, I mean adverts. All right. So both your page builder, the literally everything I am giving to you, literally everything that you will need, I'm giving to you. So that's module six. Then module seven, I am going to be showing you my personal black hat ads method. It's not an entire Facebook ads training, but I'm showing you some tricks in particular that I used to run my ads to be able to get leads into my funnel and bring in those massive sales number. So I'm talking about running ads in this module. Okay. Then module okay, this is module seven. So let's go to module eight. Module eight. If you're running ads, you know that Facebook, especially if you're using Facebook, Facebook is the most popular platform for running ads in the world. All right. And they ban accounts almost every time. They ban accounts almost every time. So I want to show you how to protect your ad account from being banned by providing what I call a three-layer security system to your ad account. It's what I use. It's what I recommend every marketer. It's painful because I learned this particular thing very, very late. Like literally very late. It's not to 3 months I learned this thing. Okay. And now I'm sharing the same thing for free with you. Okay. So you're going to be getting my ads account and protection system in module 8. Then last but not least is module 9. For those of you that want to take your system or your sales system outside the shores of Nigeria, you want to sell to people outside Nigeria. For example, Uncle Adeleke Samuel that right now is not in Nigeria, is in Holland. I mean Poland rather. Um, want to receive people from him that are not Nigerians that are over there that have the same need for that software that you want to sell. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up your own global payment system so you can receive payments from anywhere in the world and you're not limited to selling your softwares locally alone. That's the totality of what you're going to get. So let me just show it to you everything that you're going to get on one screen. Everything you're going to get on one screen. You're going to be getting the secret research method that is valued at 20,000, the funnel backdoor access for 50K, the funnel deconstruction for 25K, the done for you web pages, which is at 150K, the connection and automation, everything at 15,000 naira, the free domain and hosting that is valued at 12,000 naira. The black hat ads method for 7,500. The ads account protection system for 15K. The global payment system for 20,000 naira. Total value is 315,000 naira only. Okay. Now, I want to quickly, can we just go further? We're trying to hurry this up, sir. I want to quickly share a story. I believe this is not so clear. I wanted to share a story of this young man you're seeing right here. Why am I calling him young man? I think he's older than me. Okay, his name is Ayeli Johnson. I think last year me and my team lost close to $100,000. No kidding. Me and my team lost close to $100,000 on selling Builder software. Okay, he was part of the people that lost that money. Was part of the people that lost that money selling the Builder software. Builder, it's not a software. I was testing out a new software world where you sell as an affiliate, not keeping 100% of the commission. It's not this model I'm teaching you, a different model. So I was testing it, and I built an affiliate team of about, I think, 13 of us. An affiliate team of about 13 of us, and he was part of them. And I required everybody to at least raise 250K, to buy my funnel, because then I sold my funnel to them, and also to go and raise money to run ads. Okay, so he was working in paid employment and he borrowed money from his company. Okay, so we sold, and Nigerians don't like recurring payments. So we sold to Nigerians. Nigerians don't like recurring payments. So after the first
That's
month
true.
of billing, the whole system people started billing everybody again. So people were pissed off. Some people said that money is for wedding, it's for my school fees, it's for my child, it's for this, for that. So many people were requesting refund at the same time. So many people were requesting for refund. So Peter was shocked. We got over 40,000 people to sign up, and over 10,000 people were requesting for refund. So think about that. So they were like, and these 10,000 people were coming from just a few accounts. We spent over 4 million naira running ads in a month in my team. So this we made a lot of money, but we've not collected our commission. So when Bidal saw lots of refunds, they considered our accounts fraud and blocked all our accounts. So we got the commissions, but we could not withdraw our money. It took 35 days to pay the first commission. So our money was there, we're seeing it on the dashboard, we're waiting for 35 days to be complete. And it was within that 35 days, the second billing happened. So we lost all that money. It was so painful. This man borrowed money from his company, he could not afford to pay. Because of that, he was sacked. That was this chart. I wish this thing was very clear. That was this chart, if you saw it clearly. He was sacked in
If you're
September.
on sorry, if you're on phone, you can put your phone on landscape mode. It should be very clear. If you're on your
So
mobile device, continue.
So he was sacked in September. So what he said, that place where my arrow is pointing from, he said he could not make the money. He made the money, but we could not withdraw it. So everybody lost. All right. But from what he saw me do, from just watching me do it, this was I didn't teach them. From what he saw me do from afar, he just watched. This time he went full time into software business. And between
Wow.
October last year and October this year, he made 15 million naira from selling softwares online. Look at it. That place I pointed, he said, from October last year to October this year, I've done over 15 million in sales selling software. Do the math, 15 million divided by 12 months, that's 1,250,000 every month. This is somebody that just saw me do it, not somebody that was even inside the inner circle. So when I was launching the software business bootcamp, he was among the first set of people to pay. He was like, boss, if from what I saw from afar, I could make 15 million in 1 year, what would I
Wow.
make if I join to learn? Like this time, I'm opening all my vaults. I'm saying, learn from me.
Hmm.
So, what I'm about to give to you in the hands of somebody that learns from afar, it gave him over 15 million in 12 months. That's over 1 million naira per month. That's how powerful what I'm about to give to you is. So, now I'm going to ask you a question. Just help me go to the next slide, sir. If the software business bootcamp, if it can give you the easiest hands-free path to set up a business that can pay you 1 million naira in the next 30 days with very little overhead costs, would it be worth paying 315,000 naira for? I'd like to
Just a
see your answers.
question. This is just a question.
I'd like to see your answers in the comment section. Would it be worth paying 315,000 naira for? If it can give you the easiest hands-free path to set up a business that can pay you 1 million naira in the next 30 days.
I think there is a lag. Let's
Yeah, I
okay.
know definitely there's a lag, so I quite understand the lag. But I know the answer is an absolute yes. Yes, the yeses are beginning to pour in. Yes, the yeses are beginning to pour in. So the next question: if the software business bootcamp can give you the ability to quit whatever job you're currently a slave to, and you're finally able to take control of your life one more time, would it be worth paying 315,000 naira for? This guy he didn't quit, he was fired because he could not pay a debt. He didn't quit, he was fired because he could not pay a debt. To him, this guy, it is worth, according to him, he was willing to pay me, even though he lost money from the first deal he had with me, but he was willing to pay me again. So will it be worth paying? Now, the third question before we just go ahead and start talking about price. So the next question or the last question is, if the software business bootcamp can give you the resources to take care of your family every day without waiting for the next paycheck that almost take forever to come, would it be worth paying 315,000 naira for, assuming you had it?
Guys, answer. This is a question as well. Don't worry, your questions will still be answered.
All right, let's just proceed. I won't be
Okay.
charging you. I won't be charging you 315,000 naira for it. No, absolutely not. The retail price for this actually, just let me take that question off or the yes off the screen so that people can see it. All right.
Okay,
Let me take the
guys.
off. Yes. The retail price for the software business bootcamp, as at this moment I'm speaking with you, is 75,000 naira, and hopefully it's going to go to 100,000 naira very soon. The retail price is 75,000 naira right this moment that I'm speaking with you. Okay? But help me go to the next slide. This is the part that is interesting. Mr. Adeleke negotiated a deal for everybody. If you go to my website to check for it, if you go on my website to check for it, you're going to see it's 75,000 naira. It's 75,000. So if you go on my website to check for it, 75. But this man sitting right here negotiated a deal that for everyone that comes through his platform should get a discount, irrespective of whenever they join. So you get to pay only 60,000 naira instead of 75,000 naira. Instead of 75,000 naira. Okay, there's supposed to be a link here to be able to get access. There's supposed to be a link right here. But the link, we actually created a pay stack link. Now, the negotiation didn't end there. He said 60,000 naira for everybody. But he also created what we call a 24 hours fast action bonus. Sorry, the slide is messed up. It's looking more beautiful when we created the slides. All right. So I'm just going to read it out. Okay. So if you act fast enough within the next 24 hours to take advantage of the Adeleke Samuel's 24 hours bonus, you get access for just 40,000 naira. So between now and 10 p.m. tomorrow is 40,000 naira. But after that, it goes to 60,000 naira for everybody from this platform. If you go on my website directly to get it, you're going to get it for 75,000. Okay, but on this platform, so I am hoping that more people will not join this platform. I'm very sorry, no, I don't mean that you're not going to get people on your platform, but I want to sell at 75,000 naira and increase to 100K. But if you're joining from this platform, you're going to get in
Sorry.
at
Sorry. Guys, here is the thing. You already know. If you are coming on my channel or if you're on my channel, of course, no matter who I'm bringing on my platform, whatever they are selling to you, as I've said, is something that works. And secondly, you'll not be getting it at the same price as every other person outside there. And as I've said, this is a new business model. People that get in as soon as possible make the most money. And also, listen, there is the thing. The course is currently at 75,000 naira. If you know him, you can go check his wall on Facebook. You can check or his website. It is 75,000 naira. But I negotiated this. These are not some marketing gimmicks. So in the next 24 hours, now this 24 hours ends. Let me check the time by 11 o'clock
this is
tomorrow, Nigerian
10:35 now.
time. Yeah, let's just even say 11 o'clock Nigerian time tomorrow. This will be 60,000 naira. In fact, the 60,000 naira is still because you came from this platform, right? It's currently at 75,000 naira. So you'll be saving
75K on my platform.
75. You'll be saving
Yes.
15,000 naira after tomorrow. But within 24 hours, you can save over 35,000 naira. You are getting at almost half the current price. And this is worth it. So I'm not doing any selling. He has sold the program. And one more thing is, this is someone that told you him and his team lost $100,000. He told you, yeah. So you know it's not someone that will be lying to sell to you. You understand? So he told you the actual story, but someone that actually watched afar was able to make 50 million. That's average of over 1.1 M every month. So I'm not doing any selling here. As I've said, this is an opportunity for you. You either take it or not. So let's proceed. Then you can answer their questions. Is there any other
All
thing?
right, we're almost done. We're almost done. So I gave two
Okay.
options. All right, I gave two options for payments. Okay, good. This is the part. No, just go to that page.
Okay.
Leave that this page. Thank you very much, sir. So just so that we're able to track people that come in from him, in case you want to do a transfer, you can pay directly to him. He's going to release that information to me. So if you're paying between now and, do you say 11 p.m. tomorrow? It's going to be at
Yes,
40,000.
11 GMT plus 1.
Okay, so I was already saying 10 p.m., but he's extending it to 11 p.m. So it's going to be, you can pay 40,000, but after then it's 60,000. So by exactly 11 on that pay stack, we're going to log into pay stack and change the price from 40 to 60,000. So either ways, you can't pay 40,000 after 11 p.m. tomorrow, 11 at night. All right, tomorrow. So the pay stack link is paystack.com/pay forward
Let
slash
me see.
soft bees. So paystack.com forward
Yeah, they
slash
can see it.
pay
I'll put
dash
it on screen
soft
now.
bees. All right. So you can see his account details right there. You can pay to him and let him know, and he's going to communicate the information with me. All right. So anybody that pays through his account details, I get notified one way or the other, and you're going to get added to the program. All right. So that's basically it. I think this is the part. Just help me go to the next slide after now. So this is the part you get to ask your questions. This is the part you
So,
get to ask
guys,
your questions.
I've given you guys the opportunity, and it is up to you to actually take it. So I'll be taking this off now. But for the last time, you can. And another thing is, you can send me a DM. Most of you already have one way or the other to contact me on WhatsApp, Instagram, or just contact me any which way. You can also screenshot this. So if you're interested, jump on this offer, and you will never regret it. So I'm taking this off now so we can answer your questions. Okay, great. Yes, it will be worth it. Of course, of course, of course. Okay, now let me start putting the questions on screen. So if you have questions, you can drop them, and you'll be able to answer your question. Okay, so Lego guys. Can you mention just one platform? Matthew. Sorry, I just want to put this one. If you're the one, will you put the platform outside there? Nigerians will always be Nigerians. Funny, funny
Ah,
people. You're actually funny. Okay, guys. So let me start answering your putting your questions up here. So I'm trying to get the question. And please, you can just shorten it to like 1 minute because you have many questions here.
wow, wow,
Okay.
wow. Okay,
Is
let's
this
hurry it. Let's
live?
hurry it. Let's hurry it.
Yeah, is this live webinar being recorded? Yes, it is. I'm still thinking of probably putting it on my channel or not. And let me say this here: if I'm putting it on my channel, this will be the episode 8 or 9, episode 8 of the Expert V Show. So there is no Expert V Show. We have just done Expert V Show live. If I'll be putting it up on my channel without removing it. Okay, so please just answer these questions as fast as possible.
All right, all right, all right. I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right. Okay. Where can we get this platform?
It depends on the platform she's talking about. Is it the platform to sign up for my program? We already gave all the details.
No, I
There's
think
a
I
pay
think
stack link
for
to
the
sign up.
for the software.
Okay, the information I actually reserve for only people in my inner circle. So let's just put it very straight, not hiding anything. The information I only reserve for people in my inner circle. Okay,
Next
so
one.
for you to join my inner circle, you have to follow the process, which is to make payments and join. Do you have a mentorship program for this? And how can we get in? Okay, I already explained that. I believe this question was asked before I talked about the mentorship program. All right.
Yeah, they actually asked the question. Some of them have asked the question before the mentoring program. So
All right. All right.
if
All
it
right.
has been
Let's go
answered,
ahead, sir.
just keep it.
All right.
Yeah,
If you have an idea, can they build the software for that purpose? Absolutely, but it's going to be expensive. My point is, we're looking at ways to start with on a shoestring budget. Can somebody who is broke, Can somebody start very with very little amount and still make a ton of money at the end of the month? But if you have an idea and they charge you $1,000 to build and you have the money, why not go for it? If you have an idea and they charge you 5,000, I've been charged $25,000 to build a software before. $25,000, no jokes. I wanted to build a mobile app development software. And I asked different people, I went to different people. I literally went on Fiverr. Most people on Fiverr could not do it. The ones that could ask that we should chat outside of Fiverr so they can tell me what they're going to charge and the process. I went on Upwork. I searched for programmers online, but Nigerian programmers could not handle it. Let's not even lie. So many of them I asked, they could not handle it. One of the people that I reached out to online told me $25,000. And the reason why I actually chatted with him is because he actually owns a platform like that I wanted. So he said $25,000 to set it up. So if you have the money to go for it, why not go for it? But if you don't have that kind of money, I just recommend you follow the process I'm showing to you, which you can start on a very slim budget and you can fly. How much is your mentorship program at a discounted price? Okay, mentorship program is 75,000 naira, but at Adeleke's price is 60,000 naira, but 24 hours fast action bonus is 40,000 naira. So we end by 11 p.m. tomorrow. By tomorrow, 11 p.m., it goes to 60,000 for you people on this channel. Next question, sir. You talked about mentorship the other time. How do we
Okay,
come on board?
so
We already talked about it.
yeah,
Next. How to structure the sales funnel to automatically give you a 4x return. The most important thing in your sales funnel is not to send people straight to the sales page. The most important thing is to generate leads. It depends on how you're generating your leads and the authority that you're building on your lead generation process before you even send them to the sales funnel. Okay, so once you build enough authority, it's easy for you to start making sales from day one. All right, then your follow-up system is also very important. Next question, sir. How do I know the kind of software people want? A software that is hot cake for you to buy and resell. Okay, good thing is there are definitely other softwares in that industry or in that niche. So if it's like a video making software, check other video making software. Are there people buying video making software? If there are people buying video making software, don't say there are so many people that have bought. So long as it is selling, there's still more customers. Some of the people that have bought this one can still leave and come and buy yours. Just like Mr. Adeleke Samuel is willing to leave stream here to come and buy the one I'm about to launch really soon. All right. He's paying there, but he's willing to leave down to come and pay me. That's how the software industry is. There are people that are paying for one thing, but all they're looking for is maybe a slight change in price or one extra feature, and they will leave what they have, and come for yours. So just look for what is already selling and sell it. That's how to sell in the software industry. Can you give a link to one of your software's live marketing funnel? No. Next question, please.
who does that?
Uh, how do you buy the software from the sellers considering $20 card limit in Nigeria? Okay, we have lots of cards options to make payments. For example, the one I bought recently, it's not to a week I bought it, it's about $47. Right, so that's above the $20 card limit. They actually requested I'll pay with PayPal. All right, so there's a platform that you create an account as a virtual card that you can also create a PayPal account and connect to it. But if you're having an issue, once you're in my inner circle, just let me know you want to buy software, and you can send the naira and I'll buy for you. You don't have an issue. You can send the naira,
you
I'll buy
also
for you.
get
I'll
you
say
also
this.
get access to him. It's not just about the program. You get access to him.
So you can send the naira, will buy for you, and you have your software to sell. How can someone come under your mentorship until start making money? Already answered that. Next question. How do you handle debug issues on software and software updates? It is not your responsibility to handle software updates. It's not your responsibility. It is an issue. People are having issue with the software. They can write to the owner of the software. We already talked about the
Yeah,
way you position yourself when you're selling. If you position yourself as the owner of the software, you put yourself in trouble when there's an issue. But if you position yourself as someone that is recommending the software, all right, then when it's time to fix anything, you can give them the support email, all right, or support link, and they go to the creator of the software directly. Are you offering training for people? And also, what's the cost? We talked about that already. Next question. Um,
I'm just trying to
okay, sir.
continue.
No,
Okay.
we're done.
This.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay, once I get a white label for a software, sold it, but the software flopped. Took the creators time to. Okay, you're talking about what you did. Okay, I once got a white label for a software. I sold it, but the software flopped. It took the creators time to fix it. That caused issues with those I sold it to. Okay, I sold to. Have you experienced this before? And how did you? Yes, absolutely. I've had issues like that before. That was where I got smart and I never ever claimed ownership of the software. All right. So what I started doing these days is, because I've already made a lot of money from the software that I already had that issue, I looked for a similar software in that same niche that could solve similar problems, and I
Hmm.
got the reseller license for that, and I give access to people that have an issue with that other one. I give them free access to the new one. It didn't cost me anything. All right, I can still keep selling the new one and
Wisdom.
forget about the old one. All right, so that's what I did.
Wisdom.
Okay, so you've already made probably millions, hopefully, by the time before you start having, you've made millions. So buying a new one is peanuts. What should be the starting point for beginners? Join the mentorship program, that's your starting point. All right, next question.
Yeah, I'm looking for. Okay.
What's the minimum amount for starting a business? I think I kind of answered this. There's no specific amount. When you asked about the cost, I said there's no specific amount. I've had software that I bought for really, really cheap, $7. I've bought had software that I bought for almost $300, 297. So there's no specific
If
amount.
you just
It's
joined,
during.
you actually answered that. You can watch the replay.
Okay.
I will leave this video.
Okay, so it's during your research process. I recommend you look for cheaper ones during the research process. So the cheaper ones is going to save you a lot of money. How much is the cheapest price you've bought a software with your research method? Of $4. That's the cheapest. $4. Next one. Once payment is made, how soon can you get into inner circle? Once payment is confirmed instantly. Once payment is made and it's confirmed instantly. All right.
People are people are already making payment too. You guys should calm down. I'm not even done with this life. Can you imagine? You guys should just calm down, please. Let me
Are you
focus.
serious?
People, Nigerians are versing. What's happening here?
Oh
They're already
boy.
distracting me. Okay, so the next one,
Whoa.
what's the
Oh, that's
support
true.
after
One
getting?
payment have come through the pay stack too. I just saw it. All right.
Wow.
What's the support after getting the course? Okay. At the moment, it was support is only on WhatsApp. So there was somebody's telling me that as we're growing, that we should get a Telegram group. But I just noticed that WhatsApp has expanded their use of their WhatsApp groups. I think a
Yeah,
thousand
it's
can take
making
up to a
more
thousand.
sense now.
So
It's
maybe we
making
can
more
keep to
sense now.
WhatsApp. Maybe we can keep to WhatsApp for now. But if we expand beyond that, we're just starting. So it's not been long. I started teaching people software business. Right, so we've not hit that number yet. We're not even close. Okay, but by the time we expand beyond, maybe we'll move to Telegram. But now let's just stick to WhatsApp. All right, next question, sir.
I think that's all for now. So just give a recap of this, and we call it a night.
All right. So basically, what you're getting tonight is a software business bootcamp where I guided and taught people the following things: my secret research method, where I show you on how to get softwares for peanuts, get the entire license of a software for peanuts. All right, it's worth 20,000 naira. My funnel backdoor access, where I show you every single page of my funnel, my creative, my emails, and literally everything that it takes for me to make a ton of sales. So but that's my funnel backdoor access. I give it to you at 50,000 naira. The funnel deconstruction, where I go in depth and I break down the different elements, the different pages of my funnel to tell you why each of them is working and why you should not add a few other things to your funnel. Just use the particular things that I show you. I deconstruct my entire funnel. It's valued at 25,000 naira. Then I give you I don't just stop at teaching you and deconstructing. I actually give you my web pages. So you don't even have to start from scratch. You just import into your own funnel and you can run from there. All right. That's it's almost as if you are paying me to build your funnel for you. So all you just have to do is edit and replace my content with your own content. That's 150,000 naira in value. Then connection and automation. I show you how to connect everything and automate everything together. All right, that's 15,000 naira in value. Then I also give you free domain and hosting. Free domain and hosting. That's 12,000 naira in value. My black hat ads method is basically some of my tricks that I use to get leads into my funnel so that I can follow up on them and make a ton of sales. That's 7,500 in value. Then the ads account protection policy, where I show you how to build a 3-layer security system for your ads account. I learned it just about 3 months ago, and it's been mind blowing for me. It's about 15,000 in value. Then the global payment system, how you can receive payment from other countries around the world. All right, for 20,000 naira. The total value of everything you'll be getting is 315,000 naira. Off this platform, I sell it for 75,000 naira. Off this platform, I sell it for 75,000 naira. But Mr. Adeleke Samuel negotiated a deal for everybody, so you can get your 60,000 naira from his platform. 60,000 naira from his platform. Um, outside. But then, if you're fast enough, he also gave a 24 hours fast action bonus if you get in within the next 24 hours, starting from now till 11 p.m. tomorrow night, you can get in for just 40,000 naira. You could either pay using the Paystack link there,
They
which
have
is
come.
paystack.com/pay/soft dash bees. You can see the link right on your screen, or you could pay to his account details. You can see his, please, can you put your account details there so that everybody can see your account details for those that want to get your account details. So, yeah, that's the account details. You can pay
The
directly
last
to his account
question.
details.
Let me answer
Can we
this.
pay
Let
it?
me answer this. Can we pay
Okay,
to join your mentorship anytime, even if not this year? Okay, so I will answer this question because the video will be on my channel. So if you are watching this in 2025, this is Adeleke Samuel talking to you from 2022. So yeah, you can see have you can still have access to the program, but of course, yeah, you can have access to the program. But here is the thing: you might not get access to the offer. 24 hours offer expires in the next 24 hours. 11 o'clock tomorrow Nigerian time, it is gone. It is gone. Hotel. So as I was saying, so after then you can pay 60,000 naira. But he said something is increasing the price to 100,000 at any time. So, but just contact me before you make any payment. Of course, if you are not making the right payment, of course, I would refund. Funny enough, people already my this is already buzzing. People already making the payment. So that's all, guys. I don't want to stay too long here, and I'm very sure this has been worth your time. And at this point, I would like to appreciate Mr. Promise for taking out time out of your busy schedule. Even though some people will be like, but Shebi is still sold or something. As I've said, and you know me very well, me, I will say it the way it is. You are not helping him, you are not helping me, you are helping yourself. So you either get it or not. That is just the truth. And I will say it. At least you cannot slap me. I'm in Poland. Maybe you can send this slap. No wahala. So if you're interested, get it, and I will advise you get it. As you already know, this is 2022. This is almost December, so you can get into the mentorship program, start learning. That could be the major business you do in 2023. Let me give you guys an expo. Me myself, this is one of the businesses that I'm adding to what I currently do. So that is it, guys. Okay, so Mr. Promise, don't let me keep you waiting here. Thank you once again for acknowledging our invitation. I appreciate, sir. And I will see
thank you
you
very much, sir.
at the backyard. All right. So, guys, that is it. That is it. That is it. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, time, and resources to actually put this kind of program together. The only thing you can do right now to appreciate, the only thing you can do right now to appreciate is like this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. It will take you nothing. And of course, I have tons of valuable content on my channel. So you can just check out some of my content. Of course, you will love them. I create premium content. It is only my channel that you get. Oh, yeah. Samuel is a funny guy. I think let me just catch cruise with you guys before I leave. Well, you won't mind me. We need to do this once in a while. Even though some people say I'm very strict, you can say I'm not that strict. I actually make some jokes once in a while. If you know me in person, I make jokes. Okay, someone is saying something here. Where is my gift? Okay, so this is what will happen. When you message me, I can see people that were active, responsive on the call. When you message me, I will tell you the gift I'm giving you. Let's keep it our secret. So send me a message on WhatsApp or DM me. DM me. Let me look for my Instagram and you DM me, and I will give you something. Of course, I don't just make promises. So DM me on Instagram and tell me you are this. Tell me your name. I will check. I know people that are here. Okay, guys. So I don't want to go again, but we have to end this live session. Like this video, drop a comment, share with your friends, share with your family members, and don't forget to also subscribe. I'll see you, same station, another time, same platform. Bye for now, guys. End this live stream. What's happening?